Hello, this is Marvel Geek and this is ComicCast. It's a new show where I have news, I have a chat bit about half an hour with maybe alone or have some other YouTubers about. That would be good. So also it's going to have the news, MDCN, which used to be just about a 5 to 10 minute long, actually no, less than 10 minutes, around 7 minute long show bit, but now it's it's just a part of the whole 1 hour thing. So I'll have links to go to the bits that you want to see. So if you're only here for the news, skip to the news. If you're only here for the chat, go to the chat. This will be every Tuesday, but I'm pretty sure most of my things are on Tuesday now, because my FMO Gaming Minecraft is on Tuesday, Hunger Games is on Tuesday, and this is on Tuesday. So I've sort of planned it really badly. But I've got an hour here now. So let's do this. To the news. Hello. So first up in the news, HawkMan, famous DC superhero, may be a recurring part of Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah, DC's Legends of Tomorrow, which is very exciting. If you're excited for it, you should go watch it. Unfortunately, I don't have Sky in England, so I can't actually watch it, which is annoying. That just smells lots and lots of poo. I don't know why I had to whisper that. Also, Spectre's Bond girl, Leah Seydoux, something French or something, will be in Gambit. Now, I know who she's playing, but I can't actually remember. So, yeah. It's, I think, Bella something. You may know who I'm thinking of, you know. Also, if you're a comic book fan and you love to read all them comics and you've missed out on all these Fantastic Four stuff, because I think Fantastic Four's gone they've stopped making all them comics now. Well, they're actually relaunching Fantastic Four, so you might see all that stuff. Now, we've got some good Fantastic Four, and with movies, well, no, we've had movies really, we've had more than just that, you know, what am I doing? Well, Civil War and X-Men Apocalypse have finally finished production, which is really good, because Civil War, but that also means that there's pretty much nothing else to say about X-Men Apocalypse and Civil War, because it's all done. So, any news about that, it's pretty much done. Which is sad, because I love Civil War news. It's the biggest thing at the moment. And if you're excited for Batman vs Superman, we might just find out what General Zod's fate is. And finally, I'm just going to say this. People want Sabretooth to be in Wolverine 3. Now, if everyone's forgotten about Origins, which is the only one way... No, actually, no. It depends which Sabretooth they're talking about. Are they talking about Wolverine's brother? in X-Men Origins, or are they talking about the first Sabretooth? Because they seem very different. I would hate to have X-Men Origins, but people want Sabretooth for Wolverine 3. Whether he's the brother of Wolverine, whether it's the brother of Wolverine or it's the just an enemy. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but it's exciting. So if you're excited for Wolverine, maybe put something Wolverine 3 in 2017, maybe put something down in the comments. If you're excited for any movies, you've got any news, just give it to me as much as possible, because I need news. Because it's hard to find news that you need. So, that's it for news. Let's go to the chat bit. Okay, so that was the news, and this is the chat. If you're wondering what this is all about, this is just going to be sort of me talking about what maybe the news lately, and going more in depth into everything, finding things to talk about, and hopefully some of the days chatting to some others and collabing all about Marvel and DC. So if you do like all this stuff, maybe you want to talk to me about it, maybe you're a YouTuber that enjoys it, I recommend talking to me about it, maybe going in the comments, and you might get in the second episode, or maybe anything really. But that's not going to happen at the moment because no one's seen this. As in the video. So no one can actually know that there's a crab. So let's talk quickly about HawkMan and DC's Legends of Tomorrow. So HawkMan is great. He's got Hawk Girl, obviously, and he can fly like a hawk. He's got wings, and he's a bit like Angel from the X-Men, just like not an angel, if you get what I mean. He is great at everything, and DC to Legends of Tomorrow, I think that's going to be like with all the Flash and the Arrow. So like it's like the same universe. I mean, there. Let me just check some stuff out. So yeah, he's hopefully going to be a recurring part of the show, and what this is pretty much about is, I think, a man from the future goes back in time, and there is criminals, pretty much. They're not really normal people, and he gets up a team sort of save the world from stuff. Can't remember who it is. I know there's the Arrow, Flash, I think Mr. Freeze or something is in there, and his brother, which is interesting. That's going to involve a lot of interesting parts. They're sort of like the most criminal sorts of the whole thing. This is sort of exciting because I want to see what happens when the Flash, the Arrow, and all these people get together and try winning stuff. So yeah, this is who's going to be in it.
Entire world went off again. This stupid camera is because I'm using my laptop's camera. Yeah. So he's obviously the villain here. Which is an interesting person. If he's immortal, it's going to be harder than like most. There's obviously guest stars, and all we know is Grant Gustin, and you may know that name if you like The Flash, playing Barry Allen, or obviously Flash. He's probably going to make a few appearances, along with probably Stephen Amell playing Arrow. But that's good. We've got Legends of Tomorrow coming. Wednesday's coming out somewhere in 2015 or 2016. Or something like that, which is exciting. I'm excited for that to not watch it because I don't have. Actually, I could probably be able to watch it with Amazon Prime because I've seen the first season of Arrow. That's the only thing I've been able to get. But I might be able to get like season 3 soon. I'm hoping to be able to get season 2, I don't know if it's on there yet. Once I get to I'm skipping season 2, I've promised myself that. I've seen the first couple of episodes of season 3, but stopped recording because I went to my grandparents' house and got them to record it for me, but they stopped recording. So that's annoying. I only got to see the first couple. Also, I want to know whether all these things, like Legends of Tomorrow, Flash and Arrow, are going to have anything to do with the DC cinematic universe, which would be great, because whoever the Flash is going to be played by, or whoever Green Arrow is going to be played by in all these new movies coming out, if it was, because having this TV series and having the movies is just going to confuse me and it's going to annoy me, because I want to be able to have it all connected, because it's going on at the same time. If maybe they had a completely different thing at a completely different time, when all these movies had stopped, yeah, that would be alright. But I think it should be a connected universe if it's going at exactly the same time. That's my opinion. But it would be so cool to see Arrow and Flash and Superman and Batman all being in a Justice League. Obviously, we know we're going to see Wonder Woman at some point, and we're going to see Cyborg in Batman vs Superman. And I just really want to see all this stuff happen. And obviously put down in the comments your thoughts on all this, because I would love to see what you think about the concept of it all being connected. Maybe bring the villain into this bigger universe. Maybe have him fight the Justice League. Maybe go see just all that happen. Would be great. So that's not all that's happened, obviously. We've had Léa Seydoux, who sounds French, might not be, going to be in Gambit, so this is interesting because you know, we haven't heard much about Gambit. This is the first bit of news I've heard in a very long time. And it's good to know that there's like, it's definitely happening and like everyone knows about it, as long as it's definitely happening and everyone's getting like excited about it now. And she's going to be playing Bella Donna Budura, who also sounds very French, so I have a feeling is Léa Seydoux French? She probably is. It would make sense if she's in Gambit, actually, because Gambit's not actually like English, really. Yeah, so that's something interesting. It's not that big a deal, you know. Just one small, well, not small, she's obviously quite a leading role in the movie, but you know, it's she's going to be in the new Spectre, James Bond Spectre, which is interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to watch Spectre. I saw Skyfall, didn't understand it, but I was a bit young when I watched it, so I wouldn't have understood it. Quantum of Solace, I've tried watching that, but like just got bored. Casino Royale, never seen that one. But you know, maybe this one's going to be really good. Because well, they all have been, but you know, it's nothing new. I forgot what I'm talking about now. You know, yeah. Well, it's all. I know. I remember. Because all these Bonds are pretty much all the same now. All these new Bond films, maybe if they change the Bonder maybe to Stephen Fry. Oh, that would be great. I'm just imagining it now. That would be fantastic. Stephen Fry playing Bond.
It's my new dream. If you can make that happen, yeah, that would be fantastic. It's just obviously gone off. Also, in the news, there was a Marvel Comics relaunching Fantastic Four. That's going to be interesting. I personally don't really read comics. I'm trying to get into it, but I haven't really gotten any money or anywhere to go to buy all these comics. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to get enough money to get a subscription to. There's this new DC thing that I really want, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. It's only £3. I don't see why no one just buys it for me. Just buy stuff for me. Why can't you just buy things for me? It's just, but that sounds interesting for anyone who enjoys Fantastic Four, maybe. Frankly, I didn't really know that it needed relaunching. I thought it was still going on. So next thing you know, someone's going to say that there hasn't been a Batman comic in 60 years, but there obviously has. Civil War and X-Men Apocalypse, I did tell you, has finished production. Well, I'm not sure about production, but definitely finished shooting. X-Men Apocalypse has finished production, Civil War has finished shooting, pretty much the same thing. This means, everything's done, pretty much. Maybe we can get some sneak peeks, maybe a couple of things of what's happening in Civil War. I would like to see just a bit of the Winter Soldier. Obviously there's been some leaked footage of Civil War, but it's exciting to hopefully have it all ready to watch in 2016, which is not that long now. We're nearly at the end of the summer, meaning we're almost at winter, in my opinion. Also meaning we have almost got to next year, which also means it's almost Christmas, which also means money, which also means I can go to the cinema to see Civil War. I can also go to the cinema to see every single movie that's coming out that I want to see, apart from Deadpool. I don't know how I'm going to see Deadpool. I wish I could. But Deadpool's going to be a great movie. So let's get on to Deadpool, actually. Let's just go straight on to Deadpool. It's coming. It's so close. It's in production. I just really want to see how it ends up. Will it be a good movie? Will it not be a good movie? That's the question at the moment. Everyone's wondering, is it going to be a good movie? Movie. What am I saying? And I think, yes, of course it's going to be a good movie. If it's not a good movie, I'll die. Because I just so want Deadpool to be great and everyone to know his life and not to be anything like Deadpool from X-Men Origins. That's what I'm going to say there. Also, I want to see Wolverine turn out in Deadpool, because Wolverine is great. Probably could do with seeing him. Maybe Deadpool's gonna do something and maybe just Hugh Jackman pops up in his head and goes, actually, you should not do that. That would be cool. Maybe Hugh Jackman should play his... If they got Hugh Jackman to play, you know, because like he's got their voices in his head. If they got Hugh Jackman for that, or Stephen Fry. Oh, Stephen Fry would be great for it. Stephen Fry's good at everything though, isn't he? Stephen Fry is so epic. You can't even stop. His IQ is so high as well. Get what I did there? QI, because yeah. Stephen Fry, such a great guy, rhymed. He would be great at... He was in Sherlock as well. He would be a good Sherlock, actually. Not Sherlock, he wasn't in Sherlock, he was in Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. That's what I'm thinking. I did that wrong. He wasn't in Sherlock, he was in Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. Which is a weird... He was Sherlock Holmes' brother, but it would be a good Sherlock Holmes. He would be a great Sherlock Holmes, actually. He would be good at quite a lot of things. Maybe Doctor Who. Peter Capaldi, die. Stephen Fry, walk in. Maybe just have Stephen Fry shoot Peter Capaldi. Before Peter Capaldi can regenerate. Maybe have him be the first, right? So then, Peter Capaldi's thinking about what he should regenerate into, because like he can choose. It's not just random. He can actually choose. I think. Then he like, oh, I want to be Stephen Fry. It's like, oh no, I don't want to be Stephen Fry. What did I? Now I'm Stephen Fry. This is great. Yeah. But we're not talking about Doctor Who, are we? We're talking about Marvel and DC, so maybe he would be a good Doctor Strange. I'm just thinking about everything that he would be good at. Doctor Strange, Captain America, no. He'll be a good Iron Man. He'll be a great Iron Man, actually. But you know, Robert Downey Jr. is just too great. You can't really swap him with Stephen Fry. So also we may, no, this is a good thing to talk about. We may find out what happened to Zod. Now, if you remember, which I don't actually remember what happened to him at the end of Man of Steel. I'm going to look that up quickly. I'm not sure if you got that actually, because it just went off and I didn't realise, because I'm a bit of an idiot. So yeah, if you didn't hear what I just said, because like it went off, we have, he is most likely going to be a flipped person, and he's definitely in Superman. He's going to be like a toaster for Kryptonians, and he's going to, but Lex is definitely doing something to stop Superman, and he's probably got Batman doing some stuff for him, like trying to kill Superman. And let's just talk about the last thing, and that's people want Sabretooth for Wolverine 3. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to end up. I've already said this is going to be such an interesting thing to work out, because it's Sabretooth and there's been 2 of him. I forget that there was the first Sabretooth actually, but I'm not sure how I want this to work out. Has Origins been erased from history, or is Origins still something that happened and Sabretooth is still his brother, or are we still going to know about, or are we just not going to know that Sabretooth is the brother and they're just attacking each other? But it's confusing, because should Sabretooth, put it down in the comments, should Sabretooth be, if he is in there, should he be the brother of Wolverine, or should he be just an enemy? That's what I want to know. How's it going to work out, all this? I don't know, just work it out in your head and give me your opinion, because I have no idea. And that's about it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Unfortunately, we had no one want to chat. But maybe next time. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.